Well, hi guys, we're here at Snow College in front of a painting class, and we're here with Brad Taggart, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the arts program here at Snow College, what it has to offer, and why an international student might benefit from coming to Snow College. So, Brad, thank you very much.
Yeah, first of all, we love our international students. I've got several that come through my classes that just they always seem to perform at a really high level. So
Mm,
we always appreciate when we have international students.
yeah.
Um, our program here it's a foundational program. It's designed to transfer into 4-year universities,
Hmm.
and our students that transfer out of this program oftentimes they're transferring all over the U.S. They're transferring outside of the U.S. to places like the Florence Academy in Italy. We've had students transfer there before, but all the real top flight schools in America, we transfer students to there. So this is a good foundational program where we're focused. The nice thing is we're focused on the first 2 to 3 years
Yeah.
of your training, where a lot of times you go to university, you kind of you kind of float around until somebody notices you about your junior or senior year, and then you get attention. Here, you
Mhm.
get attention day one when you walk through the
And
door.
you and I were talking earlier
Hmm.
that you had a German student specifically that
Yeah,
transferred to a really good, architectural university.
yeah.
But you were really impressed with his 3D designs.
His 3D design skills were just over the top. First of all, his listening skill
Mm,
was important because he understood the project, and then he took the project. He found a way to make it his own,
yeah.
rather than just do exactly what the criteria stated. And he routinely produced work that was above and beyond the rest of the class. In fact, he's one of the most memorable students that I've
Mm.
had in recent years.
And I just kind of wanted to get more, I guess, information around, that access to state of the art,
Hmm.
technology
Hmm.
around the arts. Tell me a little bit about what a student has access to, what they can do, how they can maybe learn about themselves through the different classes of art.
Okay, we've worked really hard for a lot of years to develop equipment and supplies and access to the top level,
Mm,
as far as digital training, as far as, say, in my sculpture lab,
yeah.
you have access to industry standard, top of the line kind of tools and equipment. We have access to casting, carving,
Mm,
figure sculpture, portrait sculpture, small metals and jewelry making. So we've got the equipment, the proper equipment. So get trained on industry standard equipment,
mhm,
so that you can go out and you have an understanding of that
mm,
equipment when you
mm.
go into the field.
And we've been told this, but we've also seen it here just by walking around the classrooms that every single professor is an artist. They do
Mm-hmm.
work. They do, I guess, publish work in a way.
Yes.
How does that make you feel as a professor, seeing everybody so involved outside of the classroom as well as in?
Well, first of all, it makes me feel more valid as a teacher
Mm,
when I know my craft and I know it professionally.
mm,
I'm not just teaching the theory.
right,
I'm able to say, "Hey, on this last commission sculpture, here's what happened for me,"
mm,
and give them that real world experience.
right,
And all of my colleagues are
mm,
that way. We all
mm,
hold the Master of Fine Arts degree, which is the top degree in studio art that we can get, but we all are engaged as professionals.
mm,
The nice thing, though, is oftentimes you find people that are really fabulous professional artists, but
mm,
they're terrible teachers.
right,
I'm really proud to work with the people that I work with, because not only are they fantastic professional artists, but they know deeply how to teach their
right.
craft,
Mm, mm,
and they're very genuinely interested in student
yeah,
success.
yeah.
That's the biggest focus of our program. Is not necessarily our success as professionals, although
Hmm.
that does feed the department.
For sure.
It's the success of our students.
And talking about that success, and when you think of the world of art in
Mm-hmm.
the state of Utah specifically,
Mm-hmm.
what does that look like? Where do these students go after graduation?
Mm-hmm.
What are some maybe artistic movements that you're seeing in the state? Tell the
Wow.
listener, tell the viewer a little bit about that movement.
Well, you would recognize the Academy Award.
Mm,
One of our former students that wanted to be an animator, she studied, got her foundational skill here. She went on to Brigham Young University, which is one of the premier animation schools,
in the
really in the
country,
world,
yeah.
yeah, in the country for sure. She went up there. She was the director for an animated short that won an Academy Award, and she won the Student Academy Award for animation.
Wow.
So that's kind of a worldwide thing. That's
Mm,
pretty
mm,
important. But we have students that are currently working for places like DreamWorks. Not a lot, because we're a small program, but
right,
we have
right.
students working for DreamWorks. We have students that have gone on to become college professors, graphic designers, professional photographers.
Mm,
We've had students go and study at places like the New York Academy, or the Grand Central Atelier, or the Florence Academy, like I mentioned earlier. These students have the skill base and the capability to go from here really to anywhere and be really successful
So
out of this
basically,
program.
the level of success and the quality of education here really sets a standard
Mhm.
for all of your students to go pretty much anywhere and do pretty much anything, right?
It does. We have a reputation among the other universities in the state.
Mm,
They know our students and they want our students to transfer to their schools
right.
because they know the level of quality. And it's not that we're geniuses at this and they're not. Our focus is freshmen, sophomores, and our third year Associate of Fine Arts students.
Mm,
And because of that, all of our focus is on these younger
right.
students where they wouldn't necessarily have that same focus at the university. So we train them up with a solid foundation,
Right.
and then we send them off to our genius friends at the university
Mm,
that then
mm,
take them the rest of the
right.
way.
And talking about that specifically, grabbing a bunch of young students and
Mm-hmm.
going, taking them all the way,
Mm-hmm.
um, that also plays to the class size,
Mm-hmm.
right? I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
it's tell us a little bit about, we have people behind us, working
This
and
is
taking.
actually a large class. This is
Okay.
probably maybe 20 students. That's a large class.
Mm,
Say my 3D design class that I just taught earlier this morning, it maxes at 15.
wow.
And I've got currently 13 registered in there, which means you get a lot more individualized, personalized
Mm,
attention. I
mm,
know my students' names,
yeah.
and I interact with them, and I think they genuinely sense that I care and that we as a faculty care about their
Right.
success. And we do. We know their names. We see them. We joke around with them in the hallway. We know a little bit about them and their lives and what their desires are, and we try to. Our goal is to help them achieve whatever it is they desire to be in their lifetime.
Now, looking outwards as in the international population,
Mm-hmm.
if a student is watching this and is interested in learning more about the artistic program, what would be a quick highlight? What would you say you really need to understand this in order to make this program, available to you? This is the type of student that would just thrive under our roof.
That's easy. A lot of people think it would be talent.
Mm,
I put talent much lower on the scale. To
mm,
me, work ethic and desire are the number one things. If
right.
someone comes in with a work ethic and a desire and they're teachable, then we can take them anywhere.
Mm,
A lot of times, talented students come in and they, uh, through one reason or another, don't see that they can grow very
right.
much.
Right.
So they don't. They kind of have this ceiling that they've artificially placed on themselves. The hard workers that don't have a ceiling, we can take them anywhere. Those are the
Mm,
ones that are winning the Student Academy Awards, that are transferring to some of the great programs in the world.
mm,
There is the hard workers. That's if there was one thing that I would say I need in a student, is someone that's willing to work hard, willing to be teachable, and just has a desire and a passion for it. If
okay.
they've got that, that's all the qualification you need.
Well, guys, that's pretty much it. If you're looking for an arts program that will take you to the next level, that will take you on to that college, that university that maybe you're dreaming of, or getting the experience that you're looking for, then Snow College, this art program, Brad is the person for you. If you want to learn more about Snow College, then please go to the description of this video, click on that link, go to the online form, and fill out the free consultation call form for an Epro 360 member to call you today and get that artistic program started right now. Thank you, Brad.
You're welcome. We'd be happy to see anybody come be part of our program.
For
So,
sure. For
yeah.
sure. Thank you.
Yeah.